Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Westmus, or as many of you guys know me, I am the gal that runs the Ditch the Scale websites. I'm actually posting this video today to kind of give you a little bit of a feel for how my journey began. It's been a long journey. To really understand it, I'd have to take you way back, and that'd be boring and would probably bore you to tears. But the last time I weighed myself was on February 27th. At the time I weighed myself, I was 142 pounds. Wow, that was really weird. Not only have I never written that down until I started my website, I also have never ever spoken or said my weight to anyone in my whole life. Sorry, that was fairly emotional. So, needless to say, 142 pounds, nothing that anyone should be overly freaked out about, but to my doctors, they'd probably say I was overweight compared to the national average. To everyone else, I probably am normal and healthy and exactly what they might want to be. But to me, that was a big number. I have obsessed about my weight, what I've eaten, how much I've worked out, probably for a majority of my life. That was until February 28th when I just said, enough. I had an aha moment. I'm a mom of two. We were at Disney, of all places. The location, probably not as important as the situation, but as a mom of two, I was standing behind a mother and daughter standing in line at a vendor to get food. And the mother asked the daughter what she wanted to eat. Now, this is a typical mother-daughter conversation. The daughter was probably somewhere between 10 and 13 years old. And when the daughter responded, the daughter said that she wanted chili cheese fries. Typical teenager or preteen response. What surprised me, though, was the moment after that, when the mom's response was, "Do you really want that?" And the girl said yes. The mom asked again, but more specifically, at that point, she asked if the daughter had weighed herself today and made the reference to the daughter that you are what you eat. And the daughter sat there. I guess I should say stood there. And her response was just tears. It was really at that very moment that I stopped as a mom of two and thought back to the number of times that my daughters see me weigh myself, see me hyperanalyze the food I put in my mouth, and more than anything, the times that I probably did, without knowing or thinking, ask my daughters what they had eaten, how many calories they had eaten for the day. That moment opened my eyes. I opened my eyes to the fact that this was not the mom that I wanted to be. I wanted to be a mom that could be strong, could tell my daughters that they didn't need to be skinny, but they needed to be healthy. That it didn't matter what other people said to them, but that it was their confidence that could help them to do anything that they wanted. But I knew at that second that that was not the mom I was at that time. That wasn't the mom that I had been to them for the last several years. And I knew it needed to change. And so I decided that day, for the last time, to step on the scale for a year. That was my commitment, 1 year, that I was not going to obsess like I had for probably over 20 years, weighing myself 3, sometimes 4 times a day, that I was not going to obsess about calories, that I was not going to obsess about whether I had burned more than I had eaten that day. I was going to stop. I needed to stop weighing myself. I needed to start eating clean. And I needed to start showing my kids that working out to be healthy instead of working out to be skinny was the best thing that they could ever do for themselves. And so that's where we're at today. It is now, I think, April 28th. So what are we? 2 months later, I have yet to step on the scale. And I am welcoming you in to my journey. Whether you just follow my journey, you join my journey and ditch the scale yourself, or you just want to become a healthier, more fit, better example to your kids, I hope that you'll join me for the months and years to come in my journey to ditch the scale. I will be posting videos weekly with workouts, with progress, probably with frustrations and craziness about not weighing myself still, because I'm not going to tell you that it's easy, because it's not. But I'm committed, and I hope that you'll join me in that commitment, and hopefully we'll have a great time doing it, and we'll learn a lot about each other and about ourselves at the same time. See you in a week. I'll post another video, and thanks for following.